Alright, so a few videos ago I did a 1 year later showcase for the renewed version of Ulquiorra, and that got a surprisingly great amount of views. So we're going to go ahead and do another 1 year later showcase for a unit that was also on that banner, Ulquiorra, the hidden version. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you do, leave a like. And also subscribe. I want to get to 300 subscribers. Now, with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So this Ulquiorra, he is a mine unit with the Ranker Killer. I only have one copy, so this showcase will be with the unit 1 out of 5 at T20. Pretty much the bare minimum, just to see how well he holds up 1 year later. Soul trait is the typical strong attack recharge time minus 12%. That's what you'll see on most SP units. He's a melee unit with weakening on all of his abilities, so that's good. Havoc 20%, guard break, and recover stamina 20% every time he goes in between the stages. He is a farming unit. He has the super heart and the heart link slot potion skills +5, and also increased heart droplet drop +30%. So not only is he good in IT, he's also good for farming epic raids. His frenzy is only at +1, defibrillator is at 5 seconds. He does have the increased status chance against heart attribute enemies, which is a great skill. And he also has the team/party increased minor attribute or ranker damage to status element affected enemies +40%. And sprinter +1. And so overall, I think these are some great skills to have for a farming unit. I mean, his devastation's at 40%, so that's really good. And yeah, having these increased link slot skills and the increased hard drop great in IT and epic raids. The only bad thing is his frenzy is at only +1, so that is unfortunate. As for the build, we are going to be using the teacup, fortification pill, and the espada chair. As for the character links, just some strong attack recharge time and full stamina damage links. And as for the bonus abilities, it's going to be full stamina damage boost, but I'm going to change this weakened defense to the +200 SP. And there we go. So now, bonus abilities, full stamina damage boost, and the +200 SP. So let's go ahead and take this unit into some content to see what he can do. Alright, so here we are in a co-op inheritance trial. This Ulquiorra currently has killer, so that's great. So he will, even though he's 1 out of 5, he will have his killer active. So that will help him out more. And as you can see, his strong attacks aren't that bad, actually. A bad thing about this unit is, as you just saw, he's not immune to any status elements, so that's not really good. And as you can see, I'm kind of getting destroyed there, but now we can take a look at this unit with... What the heck? I'm dead. Well, just go ahead and keep that in the video anyways. But anyway, yes, this unit does have killer, having the increased status element chance, and he is also giving a 40% increased damage to enemies that are affected within elements. So yeah, this is great. Now, this unit isn't anything crazy. I think he's just, you know, he's a great farming unit, I do say so myself. So if you do have this unit, it's currently a rankers in the current IT, so yeah, go ahead and use him. And he does have some support, you know, increasing the damage dealt to status element affected enemies, and also giving a 20% heal in between stages, which isn't too bad. Having some healing is better than just not being able to heal at all. You just have to play safe. And he doesn't have long stride, and his sprinter is only at +1, so you do have to be careful. And not being immune to any status elements means, you know, your movement is a lot more restrictive. In any IT you bring him in, since he doesn't have, you know, any immunity to any status elements. His SA2 is kind of like that cross attack, but it's not the 7th anniversary Ichigo's or the Safely Cien's cross attack. It's more like the 1000 Year Blood War 2022 versions Ichigo's cross attack. So that's great as well. Well, we're getting some gameplay of him not at full stam. I'll try not to take any hits just so we can look at him with full stam. In this IT, there are some ranker enemies that are hidden, so if you want to put a Zeta pill on him just to hit those hidden enemies, you can. And there are a lot less people in this IT run because, you know, I wish we could like queue up for these IT runs solo, just, you know, show it up in case the better off a lot more. That's why there's only like one other person here. And I got afflicted with a status up. Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. I'm obviously not playing the best right now, but I'll try to play better in the next run. I will not expect his soul bomb to do much, but we'll play it out. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't really expecting his soul bomb to do much. His devastation is only at 40%. But it's still a decent amount because he had killer. We'll do a couple more runs here because my showcase of this unit has definitely not been the best. I've died multiple times, and you know, I just want to get a really good solid run in. But one reason I don't like this IT, and this is just like my reason, because why is this map so white and the freaking ice status element is almost the same color as the map, which makes it hard to see. I mean, that's just me. Maybe I'm blind and I can't see, but it's stupid. It's really stupid. The ice status element should not be almost pretty much the same color. I mean, you can tell where it is because that part of the map is like a little bit lighter than the rest, and you know, you can see these blue, I guess, ice cracks around it, but still. If we don't take any more hits, we will be able to get back to full stam, maybe. So I'll try to play a lot more careful. But yeah, this is still a great farming unit. He's definitely a top tier farming unit, and he's free, so you can pull him from the BBS tickets. So yeah, this is a unit that won't be going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah, I really don't have much else to say about this unit besides he's a great farming unit that is now 1 year old. I guess the only problem you could say is that he's not immune to any status elements and his frenzy is only at +1. But he, you know, he does his job well, which is farming. He's great in epic raids and IT. And this is just the bare minimum of what this unit can do. You might have more copies of this unit. So yeah, yours will probably be a lot stronger than mine. And we should be back at full stam here. Yes, we are. And lost it instantly while I'm doing this video. Yeah, this is one of those videos that are just not good. Alright, so I want to do at least one more run. There's only one other person here with me, mostly because at the time I'm recording this video, nobody is farming IT. It is unfortunate, but you know, I guess since I'm somewhat by myself and there is another Ulquiorra here, we can just kind of see what he can do alone. If I play right this time and don't take any hits. But yeah, everything I said about this unit I have already said. Yeah, he's great. Definitely a good pickup if you do pull him from the BBS tickets. But if his banner does come back around, don't summon on it. You really shouldn't be summoning on any rerun banners, in my opinion, honestly, unless, you know, you really want to. Ulquiorra might be your favorite character and you want to pull him, then by all means go ahead and summon. We are getting closer and closer towards the Bleach Brave Souls 9th anniversary, which will be here in a couple months. Maybe about, yeah, I say a couple months, but it'll be here soon. You know, time flies insanely fast nowadays. And this run is a lot better than all my other runs. I haven't gotten hit. Oh yeah, just a great farming unit at the bare minimum. 1 out of 5 T20 links. And yeah, still doing great. You can never go wrong with the increased status element chance skill, because units in IT, I think they take what, reduce about 80% damage reduction, I think it is. I'm not too sure if that's the exact number, but it's a pretty high, insane number. So just having that increased chance to inflict the status elements would, you know, just be really great. But nowadays we get units that are like just like too strong to where they pretty much ignore that damage reduction that enemies get from iron skin. But just having that increased status chance is good to have for, like, you know, weaker units and units that are just meant for farming. Oh, took one hit, but that's fine. We need our full stem back once we go to a new stage. Go ahead and use our soul bomb, clean up the enemies that we have left, and get out of here. He was not inflicted with a status element. And we are done here after we take out these last 2 enemies. And there we go. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video. Overall, the Ulquiorra, the hidden version, is a great farming unit with great skills, and he does have some support skills as well, which recovers stamina in between stages, and he also has the increase my attribute and ranker damage to status element affected enemies 40%, though this skill is only for E-rankers, not other mine units, and the stamina recovery is really only useful in IT, not much so Epic Rage, which this unit will probably excel in more. But he is also great in Epic Rage because he does increase Art Droplet drops plus 30%. So overall, a great farming unit that does get the job done. And so, that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. And as usual, until next time.